whopper, junior, double, triple whopper.
Sure, you've heard this annoying ass commercial a million times by now. It is the most obnoxious and soul-sucking tune the corporate world has ever made, and it always seems to appear at the worst times.
12 seconds to go in the game. Niners lead by 4. Barr back to pass, pumps to the left. 8 seconds left. He gets away from the pressure, fires to the end zone.
Chicken, chicken, chicken.
Shut the fuck up!
How could any company listen to this song and genuinely think, yep, this sounds like money to me? Well, what if I told you that this is one of the most genius money-making commercials ever made? Let me explain. It all started when Burger King was being outshined by McDonald's and Wendy's for decades, and it decided it needed a new strategy. It descended into literal hell to make a deal with the devil. Burger King said, give me the most annoying advertisement ever made, and in return, I'll sacrifice one customer a week with poisonous grease and bat meat. The devil agreed, and a new advertisement was born. These commercials were so damn annoying, and quite frankly, nobody cared about a half-cooked soggy Whopper from Burger King. Well, you could blame the $400 million Reclaim the Fame initiative for the unusually high amount of waterlogged, still alive goat meat sandwiches appearing on your screen. If you watch the NFL, I guarantee you've seen these commercials 100 times per week, and they are overtly annoying and stupid. Everybody watching TV, myself included, began to hate Burger King. We began to hate the Whopper. It became a symbol of everything we hate to love and love to hate. We hated it so much, we did the thinkable. We took to the internet. The people were outraged with this annoying ad, and they were right. Why was this out-of-tune middle-aged man screaming at me at every commercial break? Well, Burger King saw the rage amongst the people. They saw the pure hatred stemming from such a simple tune, a simple chord structure, and the world's most annoying voice God ever created. And then they made the most genius decision ever. They doubled down. They came up with another variation, quite possibly the most memorable variation, where they came up with a new rhythm over the verse, but they kept everything else the exact same. They weren't afraid to go all in and annoy everyone even further. And I'll tell you why this is genius. It's genius because of Gen Z. You know Gen Z, the TikTok addicted, shorter attention span than a goldfish Fortnite meme kids. They have a tendency to meme everything in sight, and Burger King knew this. If they could spark a fire into the meme community, they can get their names into everybody's head. They could get their name out to every consumer on the market. They began spending more money on advertising, making their commercials appear more often. It seemed like every commercial break started with the Burger King Whopper and at the worst times.
The game's final play is a Wilson loft to the end zone, which is...
Eat like a king who's on a budget. 3 tasty options, 5 drinks and nuggets.
And Jesus, it worked. The Whopper commercial went viral. Everybody online was talking about it. Some praising it, some complaining about it, but one thing was for sure. Everybody found some sort of humor in it. Whether you hated it or hated it even more. The thing is, this jingle was designed to be as memorable as possible. It's the same deal with the McDonald's I'm Loving It tune, or even the Taco Bell ding. These songs are crafted to get your brain addicted to the melody. Your conscious, which is the voice inside your head that you actually think with, and the same voice that tells you that Taylor Swift is an overrated pop star who is still relevant only because of 12-year-old girls who want an excuse to cry about something other than their middle school boyfriend breaking up with them because he's young and he's still confused and isn't ready for a relationship, which is perfectly fine. But he's still painted as the villain, and her 12-year-old friends start bullying him and calling him Dick instead of Dominic, and you pretend it doesn't hurt you. Sorry about that. Your conscious rationally hates the song because of how annoying it is and how often it hears it, but the rest of your brain loves it. That's why you can't get this song out of your head, or in my case, my 12-year-old girlfriend. Wait. The world realized that Burger King will not back down in their advertising, so if we couldn't beat them, we might as well join them. Memes were everywhere. Burger King made more variations, more lyrics, still using the same chords, rhythms, and jingle at the end. And now, we all just laugh about it because of how celebrated the meme culture was. With all the chatter about these commercials circulating online, the Burger King Whopper was stamped into every man, woman, and child. And that's how Burger King tricked the world into buying their products. Well, Burger King, your tactics are genius, I'll admit, but you will never, ever trick me into buying your wet meat for $5. Except they did. Last week, I went over to my friend's place to watch the Super Bowl, and because of how big of a joke the advertisements were, we literally all bought Burger King to eat while watching the big game. I've never even had Burger King in my entire life. Burger King fooled me. Burger King manipulated me, and they manipulated the whole world. It seems that Burger King is truly having it their way. Watch like a viewer who liked my content. Subscribe so I know that I shouldn't stop it. Like the video and leave a fucking comment. Do it right now. Dom Foytek, I know where you live. F you.